What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more Danmachi. Now, this is all the information that dropped yesterday, and I apologize I didn't get it to you guys in time. As you know, my schedule's been really crazy as of late, but here we go. This is all the stuff that is dropping tonight in the game, and then some. Alright? And this is our new bell. This is the new gacha that's dropping this evening. Okay? Let's talk about all the units real quickly. Okay? Bell, skill number 1. Foes, plural, low dark magic attack with high encounter rate, and magic and dark damage plus 60% for 3 turns. Skill number 2. Foes, plural again, fast high dark magic, fast high dark magic, interesting, 50% chance to grant physical nullification. I like that. I really like that skill. That's that Chloe I was after a while back that she had that, and that's super handy, and my dark team is on point, so it's something I'm going to be looking forward to. Now, we'll talk about the banner a little bit more after it drops and how good it's going to be and whether it's worth hitting. Plus, there's a little caveat I'll talk about here after I talk about all these units. But, let's talk about skill 3. Foe, high dark magic attack with ultra on guard rate and temporary magic boost. Now, notice that the first 2 skills are really great. This one's a little on the lackluster side. Doesn't have a lot of effects. That's because this one's really good and this one's actually not bad at all. So, and this one debuffs your enemies. So, though, since we're talking about all of that, let's get on to Lily, and then we'll get on to something interesting after Lily. Number 1, foes, again plural, fast low earth magic attack for 3 turns, allies magic and earth damage plus 30% for 3. I'm sorry. That's the one for 3 turns. So it's a fast earth magic attack, and for 3 turns, there's a magic earth damage plus 30%. It's just written weird here. Skill number 2. Foes, again plural, mid-earth magic with ultra penetration rate and foes status buff minus 2 turns. So she debuffs your opponents. So basically, she's kind of that anti-Argonaut and Crozo unit. If you have a problem with them in Record Buster, good unit to go up against. I'm sorry, Record Buster. War Games, I mean. Words. I'm all excited because Record Buster's coming in tonight. We'll talk about that shortly. But notice that, well, I'll talk about it here in a minute. Okay? Let's move on to Philvis. Oh, I didn't talk about her. Yeah, her 3rd skill. Foe singular, high earth magic attack with ultra penetration rate, and again, that is kind of lackluster. Philvis is foe singular, mid-dark magic attack for and magic and dark damage plus 60% for 3 turns. So she's a good complement to that bell we had earlier. Except she's a single attack unit, so be really cautious about that. 2, foe singular, high dark magic attack with high penetration rate and strength damage resist minus 20% for 3 turns. And again, these stats are all at when she's MLB'd. Those stats may actually be reduced along the way. Though lately they haven't been doing that, so we'll see what happens here. Skill number 3. Foe super dark magic attack with high critical rate for each damage buff skill. Plus 40%. Yeah. So, pretty nice that. Finally, let's talk about Leafia. Skill number 1. Low earth magic attack for 3 turns. Self magic and earth damage. I'm sorry, I keep saying it backwards. Low earth magic attack and self magic and earth damage plus 60% for 3 turns. She doesn't attack for 3 turns. She does the buff for 3 turns. Well, technically in her case a debuff, but yeah. I'm sorry, it is a buff. Self magic and earth damage for 3 turns. So there you go. Foes, plural, fast mid-earth magic attack with ultra critical rate and status debuff minus 2 turns. So once again, if she gets debuffed, she'll reduce that down. Notice this is kind of the new meta we're going into here. We were really certain that 80% for 5 turns was going to kind of be the big new meta, but it looks like this buff and debuff rate is what's really the new meta. That's what a lot of units are getting. So we were really excited to start getting that, and we went crazy on some units that have been kind of okay. These units are kind of designed to start counteracting a lot of those badass units we got at the beginning. So you need to start paying close attention whenever you see that. And for her, her third skill is Foe Singular, High Earth Magic Attack with Ultra Critical Rate and Temporary Magic Boost. Notice that all of our adventurers have a single attack as their third attack. They're really trying to balance this out and make it a little bit more, dare I say, fair, but trying to balance out all their crazy other abilities. Not they're necessarily bad units, but I don't know if they're going to be the greatest. We'll talk about the banner here in its own separate video in just a little bit. Now, the one unit I am actually after in this is Fells. Not because of what she does, because I do not have a Fells unit yet, and it's driving me nuts in Dispatch. So, I'm not going to go crazy on the banner, but I really hope I pull her early on. Allies Magic, this is of course an MLB. Magic 20%, Dark attack damage, and Earth attack damage plus 15%. Okay? Goes down to 15 and 10 here, and 10 and 5 there. This is level 60, this is level 80. And that's kind of where she starts out. So, really, these are the only two that are relevant. Okay? And Leafia. Or, I'm sorry, not Leafia, Ina. I know my units here. Foes, plural, strength, magic, counter rate, and heal rate, minus 15%. Okay? Goes down to 10% at level 60 and 5% prior to that. I'm going to be real with Ina. Unless you're going to MLB her, she's not worth chasing. Okay? That 10% is not going to be very good. That's kind of on the level of like a free-to-play. She still is good, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say, even though she does a whole ton of things, you probably... I just don't think she's worth going horribly crazy on unless you're going to MLB her. If you're going to MLB her 100%, but, well, we'll go ahead and talk about it real quick. The next, because notice that we have this gacha now. The next... because these all come from the JP livestream. The next JP livestream is going to be a public livestream. Whenever we get public live streams, they tend to announce big things. We are now coming up on the anniversary of the Attack on Titan crossover event. And we haven't had a crossover event since Data Live. So the going theory is that they're going to start teasing the next crossover event here in next week's live stream. So while you are hitting this banner, start thinking about saving some Iris. Just throwing that out there for you guys. Take it or leave it. Okay? Here are the banners we're going to be getting. Lilybell and Fells on one. And then Ina, Leafia, and Filvis on the other. And the usual paid banners. For me, since I'm pretty much predominantly after Fells, I wouldn't be mad to catch Belle, but she's the main one I'm after. Ooh, we'll get to that in a minute. I might just do the paid banner and then save the rest of my Iris. I don't know yet. Got to make decisions. Okay. Now, the next anime gacha unit. Hey, you guys ready for this? Can you guess who it is? It is Ice. I thought it was pretty obvious. Yeah, the next anime gacha, she'll be here. I believe she's the final one. We don't have the information on her yet, but just beware she'll be coming on Friday. Okay? Also of note, there's a login bonus for the finale of for the finale of the second anniversary. Second anniversary is ending, guys. It was a 3-month affair, but they're going to leave us with some crazy good stuff. This login bonus should be really amazing. I don't have all the details on it yet, but it should be pretty awesome. Heroic Trial. So there's going to be Heroic Trial for Belle and Leafia. That's going to be really awesome. That should be coming this evening. And that does mean that either this week or the week after we'll be getting the Heroic Trial for the other side of it. So if you do wind up pulling some of those units, there'll be free-to-play ways to get some bonds. Okay? This is the Dream Box. I'm not sure what the Dream Box is. That might be something you get through the gacha. I'm not 100% certain on that yet. Here is the tail. The tail is, and when I say the gacha, I mean the tail's gacha. The tail is going to give you an extra 150 Iris as a reward for completing it. Plus, we didn't talk about Tione. I don't have the details on here, but see, she is a free-to-play 4-star unit. So we'll talk about that when she drops tonight. Next, CP reward quest, CP item quest, okay? And notice they're giving us the dungeon cake, they're giving us the big bouquet, and the big book. These are the big dogs in the CP items. This is what you want to be after. This is awesome. If you miss out on this, you are seriously messing up. Increasing CP up to level, I think, 29 to 30 gives you Iris. So the goal here is to try to get as many units up to level 30 as you can. It's free Iris. Why not? B, it also makes your units a little more hardy. So I've got quite a few units that I actually use on the regular that I've kind of not done the CP on like I should. And so they get crushed when it comes to like War Games Record Busters. So you better believe I'm taking advantage of this. Okay? Also interesting of note, dispatch quests are becoming permanent. They're no longer trial. They've been trial up for the last year. How this is going to affect the third level, because there's the daytime, the nighttime, and then that kind of secret third level. I've always threatened to do videos on it, but it just never worked out. How this is going to affect that, I do not know. But we're coming up on the end of the current dispatch. If it hasn't already ended, maybe. I don't recollect, if I'm honest. I haven't checked it today. I think it was live yesterday. Guess it's something I should look at. But it is now going to be permanent. Now, what that's going to do for that third level, we do not know. I hope it's still there, and if it is, I promise I'll finally do my videos on that like I threatened to. Okay? Okay, here's the login bonus. I stand corrected. I do have the information on the login bonus. Okay? Login bonus is, there's going to be 400 total Iris, 350 second anniversary coins. What are the second anniversary coins? Glad you asked. Second anniversary coins, if you guys play Dokkan, they're just like the coins that we get in that game. You'll be able to buy a bunch of really crazy stuff with it. Notice there's hero medals, flame amulets, a 4-star ticket, bonds for anime units. I'm guessing it's just going to be bonds. It's not going to be the full unit. So it'll basically be like a heroic trial type situation. So I know for me, I need Haruhime bonds like crazy. She just evaded me in the gacha. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's right, hero lights. We need the crap out of some hero lights. So there you go. Lots and lots and lots of opportunities, guys. Lots of opportunities there. Do not miss out on this. Log in every single day. 400 Iris alone makes it worth. It's a free multi. But 350 of these coins should be pretty stout. Okay? Next. Says new mission at the start of each month. Basically, what they're going to have you do is they're going to have you level up your player rank. Okay? So by the beginning of October, they want you to be up to level 20. And for every rank you get, you're going to get some tickets. You're going to get, looks like there's a 4-star available. So, actually it looks like, I believe, level 10, level 20, if I'm reading this correct. Again, I'm not the best at reading Japanese at all, by any stretch. I'm just guessing. Looks like level 10, level 20 will actually get you 2 4-star tickets. Level 30, level 40 will each get you a 4-star ticket. Level 50, and as you can see, that looks like it is October 1st, November 1st, December 1st, and then if we go down here, January 1st, February 1st, all the way up to May of next year, where it's level 95 and level 100. Play the game, guys. Play the game every day. This should be an absolute breeze. And count the number of tickets that is. That is insane. Insane, guys. So, there you go. Goals. Goals, 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 goals. I'm going to keep this on hand. We're going to talk about this frequently. Record Buster is back tonight. It's light type, so I hope you've been polishing your dark units. And whale boxes. We'll talk about whale boxes to end all of this. So, Nightmare 4-star guaranteed. I'm guessing that's for the Nightmare Academy. It's an 11-star, 11 draw 4-star ticket, so it's very, very nice. Plus 6 types of Fauna, and all that good stuff. Okay, the usual, pretty much. Same basic thing, except it's a Nightmare 4-star 11 draw, a Nightmare 11 draw, and a 4-star guaranteed ticket. This one looks like it's probably going to be the really expensive one. This one's usually like, what, 40, 50 bucks. This one's usually like 80 bucks, and so on. Whale boxes, y'all. Now, Throwback Anime Bundle. Now, this is interesting, okay? Episode 9 and 10. This is going to be a guaranteed 4-star for one of the units for episode 9 and 10, and it's 11 draw. This is hype. This is hype. Okay? They're going to do one for episodes 11 and 12. This is the Aries we got last week and the Eyes we're getting this week. So, these boxes I expect will probably drop on Friday, considering, well, we won't have Eyes till Friday. So, we're probably going to get all this on Friday. This stuff will drop tonight when the banner drops and all that good stuff. So, that's a lot. I hope you absorbed any and all of it. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments section down below. We will be streaming tonight, and I sincerely hope to start on time. I know that hasn't been a thing lately, but as you guys know, I've been working on some, this time of year I just have crazy responsibilities. So, my goal tonight is to start right at 9 p.m. But please don't kill me if that doesn't happen. I'm trying my tail off for y'all. So, that's the video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope to see you this evening for all of this. And I will lay your asses out then. Good stuff.